What's up, sports fans? This is the great Smacksby welcoming you to another XCOM Enemy Unknown video. In the last episode, we put a bunch of transponders onto a train in order to lure away an attacking alien ship. We sadly lost one of our high-ranking soldiers in the mission. Rip the dream indeed. But now we have got a bit of an escalation going on. We've got a terror mission in Mendoza. It's going to be very difficult, so we're expecting chrysalids. We're going to have to take out at least some of our A-team for this one, because if we don't, we're going to have problems. So let's get right into it now. I've still only got squad size of 4. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that all of these guys are going to have the best chance of survival. So everyone's getting carapace armor that I can give it to. Do I want 2 heavies? I don't think I want 2 heavies. So Malakov's gonna go out and we're gonna take... everybody else is kind of wounded and stuff. I want to take a sniper, but my good snipers are... I'm gonna need to take a sniper. But the sniper's not as good as my other sniper, which is a pain. So you're getting carapace armor. You're getting scope. I'm just gonna have to hope that you don't die. Buster here is also gonna get carapace armor. This is one of those few missions where I'm gonna actually use rockets and such. So he's gonna get a little workout with those. I'm gonna leave Septic with the grenades there, and then everyone else is just gonna have to use what they got. Let's do it. Now, terror missions are different from abduction missions in numerous ways. We have civilians on the field who need to be rescued. We need to grab as many of them as quickly as possible, but at the same time we want to be clearing the hostiles as quickly as possible as well, because the faster we clear out hostiles, the less chance we have of civilian casualties. We're not going to get any money or any engineers or anything out of this one. This is just about clearing as fast as possible, saving as many lives as we can, because it's going to have serious consequences if we mess this up. So this is going to be a pretty stressful mission for me. Let's just batter in and see what happens. Well, this isn't correct. Things are not supposed to look like this. Okay. So I'm going to save and exit and hope that that fixes this, because that's not what the game's supposed to look like. Okay, so after some mild technical difficulties, we are now back in the game. As you noticed before, we had some weird screen distortion going on. I had to reset the game completely in order to get it to work again. So we're now in this terror mission, and I am terrified because terror missions are terrifying. There's reason they call them terror missions, and I'm going to stop saying terror because every time I say it I get a little bit more scared. Gamete is my sniper. He's going to move up here into a position where he's hopefully going to be able to pop off a few shots at some stuff. And I'm going to move Lynn to position here. And I'm going to move Septic into a position where she's probably going to run and gun. But Buster is going to just dash up here. We need to get line of sight as quickly as possible. You're going to go to pistol overwatch, because if I get an opportunity I want to take it. You're just going to go to regular overwatch. Now, despite everything I've said in the run up to this mission, my first priority is always preserving the lives of my troops, because if they die, it's game over. I need to keep my high-ranking troops alive, because without them, literally the jig is up. I'm going to pop Buster over here. He's going to keep an eye on this flank. And then Mercer is going to just jump over here.
You hear that?
Now, let's get another angle on this one. Len is going to continue to have a look over this flank. Don't want to step in the goop. You're just going to overwatch over here. Buster is going to jump over into this side here, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get line of sight soon. Mercer can move up this way. Gamete is going to move up here. And is going to swap back to Sniper and go into... Well, it can't go to Overwatch. She's going to move back to Pistol and stay in Overwatch that way. I'm actively not trying to rescue the civilians because it costs turns in order to do that. And we got chrysalids coming in on us as well, so I want to focus on us killing things, basically. Oh, that's not great. And they're going to get a bonus move. Which means they're going to run far away. But we're going to get a shot from Gamete here. Who's going to miss as well. That's just not ideal. Right, first thing I want to do is I'm going to swap out to Gamete's Sniper. And I'm going to go for a headshot on this guy. It's not going to kill. But it's going to do some damage. What I want to do next is I'm going to move Mercier back here and take a shotgun attack. Now that leaves Lynn free to continue to cover at this end. Meanwhile, I'm going to dash Schwartz up here, which might be a little too close now I think about it, but let's see what this guy does. Okay, we got slightly more problem. We got floaters inbound as well. This is not ideal. Okay, so what I can do now, thankfully, is I can move you up here, get a flanking shot on this floor. So that's good. That removes a bit of a problem that I had. I'm going to need to dash my Sniper in over here. All the action's happening on this left flank right now, so I'm going to need to focus on that. Lynn doesn't have a shot anywhere. Part of me wants to keep it that way. Schwartz has a 1% shot on that chrysalid. So it's going to go into Overwatch and over a better shot. Meanwhile, Lynn is going to run up here. Lynn has a flanking shot on this floater, which we're going to take. And that's going to kill that dead. That's good. It leaves us in a less than ideal situation with this guy, but at least we can get a shot off at it, which misses completely. That's not great at all. And then we got more floaters coming. Floaters I can deal with. Floaters aren't really a problem. It's chrysalids that I have a problem with. Alright, so you're 14 on that chrysalid. Mercier has 72 on this guy, 100% shot on this chrysalid. That's 4. It's not great. You're going to take a shot. You have 73 to hit. It's not enough. It's not. That's not great. Okay, so you're going to take this 100% shot and you're going to kill the floater. And I'm going to be totally fine with that.
Need a resupply.
And then Schwartz is going to take a shot. 73 a hit. That's good. Okay, so that is... That gets the wolves from our door for a little bit at least. I think the best thing to do is work simultaneously through the building and on the outside of it. So let's move up here. We do have a 67 shot here, but I need to reload. That was poor decision on my part. Schwartz is going to dash up here. No, Schwartz is actually going to move over here. And is going to reload. You're going to actually do something really risky. Which obviously has always worked for me in the past. Well, I don't have a shot. He's standing right in front of me. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna run that up to a glitch. Gammy's gonna dash back in. Gammy's got a shot. You're standing right next to the guy. You don't have a shot. Okay, I'm gonna knock this up to a glitch, which makes it a bit of a pain. Whew. Okay, so that could have gone a lot worse. We actually managed to save the majority of the civilians. We don't have any dead operatives. We managed to clear that in 10 minutes. That was good. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. We managed to save a couple of people. I don't know what happened with that glitch though. Like, that mission just was glitchy as hell. It started off with that weird graphic distortion and then ended with a floater that no one could see bar my sniper. I don't get it. Bizarre mission. But I'm chalking it up to, you know, RNG.
Commander, our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
Don't tell them how it feel. Let's go through some promotions. So, our support. This is something pretty cool. Rifle suppression is nice, but you're already on the medkit kind of chain, so I'm going to go with medkits revive critically wounded soldiers at 33% of maximum health, because it means we can actually bring people back into the fight if they get downed. Buster, I definitely like that second reaction shot. But heat ammo is going to be useful later on in the game. However, this is going to be... That's more situational. This is definitely more useful overall. Mercy's got a promotion. She's going to use... let's see, she's got lightning reflexes and tactical sense. We're going to go for flush. That's going to be more of a buff kind of thing. And then Gamete has promoted. He's going to get snapshot, which is going to mean he's going to be like my Overwatch sniper. Wait, we got some floater corpses, some crystal corpses, and a few weapon fragments. Not a great reward, but we have reduced panic across South America, which is nice. I'm going to check on things in the situation room right now. Things are looking a little bit more manageable. I think I'm going to need to hit Australia with my next satellite though, unless a mission comes up there, because we are in danger of losing Australia. Everywhere else is panic light. Europe is reasonably okay, but we are going to have to launch some stuff throughout. We do have a bunch of satellites coming, so hopefully they'll help out. Alright, let's check on facilities. The power generator is going to be finished in 3 days. Then we're going to have to move on our satellite uplink. I want to start moving power over here when I get steam, but that is for something to do when I have a lot more money, which might be after these after this next round of funding, but who knows. Let's just move on, I guess. Scan for activity, and we have already abduction missions. Wow, this is going to be a quick one. So we can either go for Brazil, which is going to give us more scientists, Kolkata, which is going to give us some money, which we desperately need, if I'm honest. Port Elizabeth, South Africa, is going to give us some engineers. This is going to be a very difficult mission, but at the same time, I want to do this one now because of that panic level. That will reduce panic over Asia. So we are going to go for that mission in Kolkata. But that is for tomorrow's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a good old thumbs up. It really helps me out and I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, we do a video every weekday, so make sure to hit subscribe for notifications when that happens. And if you want to, you know, tell me how good I'm doing or how pretty I am, do so in the comments. Anyway, I've been the great Smacksby. I'll see you next time. Peace.